Hi, love.
Oh, yeah.
Well, someone's been busy. Again?
Bit of retail therapy after our trauma on Friday night.
Oh.
Any sign of the Finnegans?
I'm still here, aren't I?
True. Here. I got this for you.
Oh, thanks. So, should I ask how you went on with Barry Grant?
I got what I wanted.
You're not getting involved with him again, are you?
He had what I wanted. That's all. And the club's all mine now.
Oh, nice one. Well, I'm sure that Jackie Dixon will be dead chuffed. Oh.
It's a real one. You know, one that you'd have to put ink in. Thought you might like to show it off round the school.
Well, I would. Well, if I still have a job.
Is that where you're going now?
Gotta see Thornton and that past. Oh, hey, love. I've always wanted one of these.
I know.
Although I never had much use for one before. Probably still won't.
Oh, you will. I mean, Thornton doesn't know about your forged qualifications, does he? And this is all about the past. You're a reformed character now. Just grovel. You never know, the pen might bring you a bit of luck.
Yeah, well, let's hope so. Right, see you later, love.
Dad.
Hmm? Oh! What's that for? Friday.
An understanding.
So what else have we got to do to get the pencil thingy then? Rob a bank?
I'll think of something.
No. I'm happy with my pen, thanks. See you later.
See ya.
Jason! Jason! Yeah, okay, it's through. Where's your head this morning?
Same place yours is, probably.
What are you doing here?
You left a toolbox in the hall.
Yeah, but you could have phoned.
You left that as well.
All right.
Toolbox is in the booth. Hey, I've been looking for that.
I was just placing some training.
Yeah, but Pat and Work wants it back. She's been asking me all week.
Just get it.
What are you doing borrowing catalogues?
What was any having a look?
Well, I hope that's all it was. We've got enough money worries as it is.
Yeah, well, if that's Susanna Morrissey ever coughed up, things wouldn't be half as bad.
Well, she has coughed up, actually.
Since when?
Last night she gave me a cheque while I was unloading the van.
Oh, well, one doesn't ever cease.
Yeah, she was dead embarrassed it's taking so long. All the money's tied up in that Millennium Club.
How she can have the nerve to cry poverty when she can afford to splash out on nannies and cleaners is beyond me.
Yeah, well, she's paid now.
Yeah, and about time to see you later. See ya.
See ya.
Are you taped over it?
No.
Are you sure?
Look, I haven't touched your precious video.
Well, if you're capable of losing over 60 grand, beggars belief.
And how often have you left your car unlocked in a garage?
Not way over 60 grand in the front seat.
OK, I made a mistake. At least I get the car back, OK?
Because it was dumped half a mile down the road. And what's going to happen when word gets out that we just leave our money lying about for anybody to dip into? Or are you just going to hang about some street corner and give it away this time?
Look, will you just drop it? You've done nothing but harp on about this all weekend. It happened. I'm sorry. I'll get it back, OK?
How? I've been on the phone all weekend. Nobody knows anything. Nobody's seen anything.
Which is enough in itself.
What's that supposed to mean?
Would you mind keeping the noise down? Nothing is going to be solved by screaming at each other. Although it might help if you got off your backside and got out there looking.
And what do you think I've been doing all weekend?
Sitting by the side of the pool with a mobile.
It's called efficiency. We live in the technological information age.
Which doesn't let anyone see the look in your eyes.
Rose is right. Now let's face it. The chances of us getting that money back are zilch.
Let's just wait and see, eh? I tell you this. Whoever is responsible is dead, OK?
How long has he got to stay?
Oh, come on, Rose.
How long?
I sold his place when I thought he was dead.
He's had time to find somewhere. He's had enough time to start dragging us backwards.
What's that supposed to mean?
This is our future, Al. I don't want to go back to that.
OK. I'll sort it. Him.
Are you looking for Football Italia? You recorded it up in the bedroom.
Right, Martin. Firstly, my apologies.
It's Jimmy. That's what everyone calls me.
Oh, right.
It's my middle name. Been called it since I was a kid.
Well, Jimmy, as you may have heard, Mr. Thornton won't be coming back to school this term, and as deputy, I've been asked to step up.
Stress that bad, is it? Must be serious.
I'm sure last year's Ofsted report didn't help matters, but I think if I was in his shoes, I'd be opting for early retirement too.
You are in his shoes, though, aren't you?
Yes, quite. So, let's move on, shall we? We've a lot to discuss.
Like what?
What's wrong with the kitchen?
I'd have to listen to another lecture for the wicked wit. Besides, I'd have to watch her feeding the wen.
Must be the first time you turned down a chance for a free look at somebody's knockers.
She's family, ain't she? Anyway, why shouldn't you got a nanny and just stick it in formula?
Breast is best.
No, that's what I used to think. You've changed since your dad's Brog.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you've gone all wuzzy.
I prefer to call it philosophical.
Oh, what? Noticing the smell of the trees and the colour of the sky. I tell you what, you want to sit in a container for a couple of weeks, that'll make you philosophical. Or lie in hospital waiting for a liver transplant because some Scouse nomad thinks it's funny to send you halfway across the world.
You might have needed the transplant anyway. It could be coincidence.
What? It was a coincidence that I watched Benny die in front of me? It's a coincidence that I bump into Lindsay Corkle and 1 week later we lose 60 grand!
What have you been doing?
Thinking.
All bossed off in there. Right, I'll just finish this, then we whiz over to Gozzi's for the brew. I'll side with this lot after.
Dad, can I take the van back home? I need to see Trina about some.
Yeah. Drop me off and pick me up on the way back. 2 o'clock on the dot.
Right, I'll just drop this in the van then.
Hello? Susanna? Oh, hi, Katrina. Is Susanna there? No? Can you tell her I need to talk to her? You know about me bill for the work? All right. See ya.
But it's all in me past. If I could go back in time, then yes, I would do things differently, but I can't. And anyway, as far as I'm concerned, it's who I am now that matters, not who I used to be.
But you did lie.
Well, actually, no, Mr. Howard, I didn't. They didn't ask me.
And you didn't think this was a material fact that should have been raised?
Yeah. I'm wasting my time here, aren't I? You know, all I wanted was a chance to prove myself. Do something positive for once in my life. And I did.
Jimmy, if you could just...
All right. You don't have to explain. I get the picture. I won't waste any more of your time.
If you just let me finish... I've decided to reinstate you.
You what?
Well, I'm not sure Mr. Thornton would have taken such a liberal outlook, but then it's no longer his decision to make.
You mean you're not going to sack me?
Why don't you sit back down?
Hi, Susanna.
Oh, hi.
Listen, I want to have a word with you about that lot. Oh, fine. Well, come on in. I only have to warn him on baby duty this afternoon.
Oh.
Do you mind if I go now? And Jason wants to meet me for lunch.
That's fine. Thanks. I won't be long.
Emma's asleep.
Oh, Jason's dad called.
Oh?
He said he needs to talk to you.
Oh?
About how much you owe him.
Oh.
See you.
I know how highly Karen rates you, and your track record with some of the pupils speaks for itself. Look, this school's been underachieving for far too long. I don't know how long I'm going to be left running the place, but while I can, I want to try and make a start in turning things around.
Like what?
Well, a wider social mix in the staff room would help.
Oh, I get it. I'm the token scally who speaks the same language as some of the scally kids.
Like what you've just done, good style.
So I've got qualifications that Abbott and Karen haven't got.
Your birth certificate.
So who am I supposed to teach, Mr. Howard? The kids? The staff? Or the new head?
Come on, Jimmy, you know what I'm saying. Look at what you got out of those kids with that play of yours. I raised one or two eyebrows with the governors. A bit too graphic for them, no doubt.
But all that came from the kids. They more or less improvised the whole thing.
That's probably why it worked so well. You could see they were enjoying it. And as one of the changes I intend to make is to completely overhaul the school's drugs policy.
Yeah?
One Susan Clark is one too many, in my opinion. Look, if we're going to get through to these children, we've got to do it at a realistic level. I mean, most of these children know more about drugs than the teachers.
With one or two exceptions.
Which is why I thought you might be the ideal person to set up some form of drugs awareness scheme.
Straight up.
If you can use your experiences to help others, I think we should go for it.
Oh, Harry, stop it. Oh, come on, he's only playing.
Oh, why can't he wait till I've got him strapped in?
Because you want to do it yourself now, don't you, Harry?
Was it the Corkills or Lindsay you wanted to talk about?
Mother and daughter.
Oh.
I've got to tell Jackie that she hasn't got the job at the health club. Well, the roadmap of her face was not exactly the first impression I wanted clients to get.
Well, we could have always had a before and after in reception. What about Lindsay?
Well, I was wondering how she'd react until this morning. Guess who spent the weekends with Barry Grant?
No.
Yeah, I finally managed to get hold of him this morning.
And he told you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, he wanted me to know, but he wouldn't tell me why.
Well, that doesn't take much working out. Oh, Lindsay.
Yeah.
Coming in. We were just talking about you, weren't we, Jack?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like your outfit.
Thanks. Jackie has just told me about how you spent the weekend with Barry.
Yeah. So, anything we should know about? Or was it personal?
Gosh, don't you two stay there now to spoil the girl?
No, I might have to start watching me pennies soon.
What?
Do you think things are destined soon?
How do you mean?
I've just been thinking about things a lot lately. Maybe it's got a lot to do with what's happened to Anarchy. That's just got me thinking how important it is. And families of me.
What's come over you lately, being all deep?
Look, okay. You don't have to give me an answer now. And you can think about it, but...
Jason, what are you on about?
Will you marry me?
You ate.
So, Barry sold the club to you?
Do I look like I'm messing? But how? Where did you get that kind of money from?
Or didn't you pay for it with money?
Well, if I hadn't, it would have been a lot more fun than using a turkey baster.
This is mad.
Why? He was going to pull out anyway. And if I hadn't bought him out, he'd have found someone else to take the club off him.
Yeah, well, it's still mad.
This is the best thing that could have happened to us. It's just going to be the three of us now.
But you can't go and do something like this behind our backs.
I already have.
Yeah, but where did you get the 50 grand from?
Look, I told you that's my business. Especially now.
Oh, and what is that supposed to mean?
Well, it shouldn't be too hard to work out. Barry owned the club, and I've bought him out.
So you are the new owner? Hang on a minute, Susanna. She is not getting the club. No way. I am not having that.
Well, you weren't so particular about using my money in the past. Anyway, I brought you this to help with the cash flow. So, I'm afraid you don't have much choice. You either accept it or you pull out. Think about it.
Hi, it's Rose. Listen, can you find out how many five-star hotels there are in and around Birmingham? Yeah. I want to know if Barry Grant was there over the weekend. And who with? No, just a hunch. Okay, I'll call you later.
Hello? All right, Katrina. Hang on. Oh, Katrina, is Susanna back yet? She been and gone? All right, I'll catch you later. Ta-ra.
Well? You sure? Oh, that's brilliant. Okay. Yeah, that's why I asked you. Yeah, I love you too. I'll see you later.
Lindsay, it's me, Jackie.
What the hell do you think you're playing at?
Oh, why didn't you come in?
So you think you can step into Barry Grant's shoes just like that?
I've put the money up and that's the reality. Now, I'm sure you wouldn't have been kicking off like this if it had been Susanna.
Yes, but I'm sure Susanna would have had the decency to tell me first.
Look, Jackie, I did this for all of us.
Oh, Lindsay, don't be giving me all that crap. The only person you care about is yourself.
Oh, well, that's something we've got in common then, isn't it? I think you'd be doing yourself a favour if you just accept it.
Are you serious?
Well, what choice do you have? Either you accept that the club's mine, agree to have new contracts drawn up, or walk away. What will it be?
Where did you get the money from?
I think it'd be best if you didn't know that.
Lindsay, don't dare tell me what's best for me. You just tell me.
Callum Finnegan.
What? He lent it to you?
Oh, get real, will you? Do you think I'd do business with him?
Well, what then?
I followed him on Friday night when he was doing his rounds. I waited till he'd left his car, then drove away with his money. Easy as that. Happy now.
Please tell me you're not serious.
I am very serious. And don't you dare try and give me some kind of a moral lecture, because I'm just like you.
Don't you ever compare yourself to me.
Oh, I forgot. Giving you baby away is a much more acceptable way of getting some money. Ow! Don't you ever do that again. Do you hear me?
There's no need for that.
And there's no need for you coming round here shouting the odds.
What if the Finnegans find out?
I'll sort it, if it happens.
Well, you bet it hadn't. Because you won't be the only one who lives to regret it. Oh, and by the way, you might have given Barry Grant 50 grand for the club. But with it comes a few £100 in debt to the Brewers for paying the builders. And without him or me, they'll want it back.
Greg, can I have a word?
Yeah, what about?
Katrina told me you phoned.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Hiya. Oh, what's up with it?
It's been like that all afternoon.
Hey, you, I thought you vowed never to use this place again.
Only when that Joey Musgrove's working.
Well, it's been nice talking to you.
Yeah.
Oh, Susanna, thanks for giving us that money.
Oh, no problem.
See you later.
See you, love. She was going to chase you up for all the hours I spent on your place.
Oh, my God.
It's all right, I've doctored the books now.
Oh, okay.
See you.
Yeah.
Hiya, love, hey? You'll never guess what.
What?
This pen worked. It looks like Thornton has had a nervous breakdown, and with a bit of luck, he won't be well enough to come back.
And is that good?
Good, it's the best news I've had for years, isn't it? Hey, and where do you think I've been till now? John Howard, the deputy's taken over. He's sound. He's let me start back straight away. And that's not all.
Go on.
Says he couldn't give a toss about my past. All he's interested in is the fact that I'm a good teacher. So Abbott has well and truly had his eye wiped.
Brilliant.
Well, you might at least sound as if you meant it, love.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's up?
Just had a bit of a run-in with Jackie Dixon. I told her how I got the money.
You did what?
Well, she gave me no choice.
What are you playing at, telling her?
Oh, don't worry, I didn't mention you in any way. Jackie Dixon's the least of me worries at the moment. All I keep thinking about is whether Callum saw us, and I keep expecting him to turn up at any minute.
Well, we're just going to have to keep on praying that he never puts two and two together. Because I'm telling you, love, if he does, then God help the pair of us.
All right. Susanna's car wasn't here, so I'm coming.
Better not. Well, what?
Nothing. I just wanted to see my fiancée, that's all.
Where's the baby?
Sorry. Can't tell you how happy I am.
Yeah, well, my mum and dad won't be. That's one thing I can guarantee.
Well, man will be sound. I know he nags at you every now and again for distracting me, but he likes you, mate.
Your mum and dad are lovely. I dread to think what mine will say.
Well, maybe we should wait for a bit, eh? You know, it might be a bit weird us going out and celebrating after all that Nicky's gone through.
Do you think?
Yeah, of course we do. We can talk about this later. I'm just made up, you said, yeah? Promise you. I'll never regret.
Bad happens.
Just think, eh? This could be me and you in a couple of years playing happy families.
And then she told me how much debt the club has.
Yeah, well, that's what brewers do. They lend people money to set up, make sure they get the booze contract.
At least the brewery doesn't send someone around to shoot you when you don't pay up.
Love, I said it this morning. If they had an idea, they'd be here now. The Finnegans are involved with every head the ball in the city. You're not the only one with a grudge against them.
That's what I keep trying to tell myself.
They probably think it was someone from one of those bars they're ripping off. I don't think for 1 minute they'd think that you were capable of something like this. You're the last person they'd suspect.
Just wasn't planning on any of this. You know, that feeling and looking over my shoulder every 2 minutes.
Come on, Lindsay. It's too late to lose your bottle now. You were the one who was determined to go through with all of this. Now you're just going to have to face the consequences.
Looks like you might have been right after all.
How do you mean?
Guess who spent the weekend with Barry Grant?
See? Doubt you was that bitch.
Don't know why you're sounding so pleased. She's made a right fool out of you.
Come on.
I can't believe she'd do something like this.
I'm going to kill her.
All credit to her, though. She's got some nerve.
She'd have gone far if she wasn't so stupid.
It's a shame. There was something about her I quite liked.
How's your diary fixed for next week?
Why?
Well, you and her had become quite pally, hadn't you? I'd hate for you to miss the funeral.
Steering car consumers in the right direction next on 4 with tough testing and plain speaking about what's hot and what's not in a brand new series of Driven.